Hello ladies and gentlemen, Comic World here, and today I bring you the origin of Batman. Well, who is Batman? Well, Batman is the secret identity of Bruce Wayne, an American billionaire, industrialist, and philanthropist. Having witnessed the murder of his parents as a child, he swore revenge on criminals, an oath tempered with sense of justice. Wayne trains himself both physically and intellectually and dons a Batman-themed costume to fight crime. Batman operates in the fictional Gotham City, assisted by various supporting characters including his butler, Alfred Pennyworth, his crime-fighting partner Robin, the police commissioner Jim Gordon, and occasionally the heroine Batgirl. He fights a large assortment of villains often referred to as the Rogues Gallery, which includes the Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, Ra's Ghul, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, and Clayface. Unlike most superheroes, he does not possess superpowers. He makes use of his intellect, detective skills, science, technology, wealth, physical powers, martial arts skills, fear, and intimidation in his continuous war on crime. First Batman story, which was The Case of the Chemical Syndicate, was published in Detective Comics issue 27, May 1939. Finger said, Batman was originally written in a style of the pulps, and this influence was evident with Batman showing little remorse over killing or maiming criminals. Batman proved a hit character and he received his own solo title in 1940 while continuing to star in Detective Comics. By that time, National was the top-selling and most influential publisher in the industry. Batman and the company's other major hero, Superman, were the cornerstones of the company's success. The two characters were featured side by side as the stars of World's Finest Comics, which was originally titled World's Best Comics when it debuted in fall 1940. Creators included Jerry Robertson and Dick Sprang and also worked on the strips during this period. Batman's characteristic utility belt was introduced in Detective Comics issue 29, followed by the boomerang-like Batarang and the first Bat-themed vehicle, the Batplane, in issue 31. The character's origin was revealed in issue 33, November 1939, unfolding in a two-page story that establishes the brooding persona of Batman, a character driven by the death of his parents. Written by Finger, it depicts a young Bruce Wayne witnessing his parents' murder at the hands of a mugger. Days later, at their grave, the child vows that by the spirits of my parents I will avenge their death by spending the rest of my life wearing on all criminals. The early pulp-inflected portrayal of Batman started to soften in Detective Comics issue 38 with the introduction of Robin. Batman's kid sidekick, Robin, was introduced based on Finger's suggestion because Batman needed a Watson with whom Batman could talk. Sales nearly doubled despite Kane's preference for a solo Batman, and it sparked a proliferation of kid's sidekicks. The first issue of a solo spin-off series Batman was notable not only for introducing two of the most persistent enemies, the Joker and Catwoman, but for a story in which Batman shoots some monstrous giant to death. The story prompted editor Whitney Ellsworth to decree that the character could no longer kill or use a gun. New characters such as Batwoman, Ace the Bat-Hound, and Bat-Mite were introduced further on. Batman's adventures often involved odd transformations or bizarre space aliens. In 1960, Batman debuted as a member of the Justice League of America in The Brave and the Bold issue 28, and went on to appear in several Justice League comic series starting that same year. Frank Miller's limited series The Dark Knight Returns 1986, which tells the story of a 55-year-old Batman coming out of the retirement in a possible future. The Dark Knight Returns was a financial success and has become one of the medium's most noted touchstones. That same year, Dennis O'Neil took over as editor of the Batman titles and set the template for the portrayal of Batman's following DC's status quo-altering miniseries Crisis on Infinite Earths. O'Neil operated under the assumption that he was hired to revamp the character and as a result tried to install a different tone in the books than had gone before. One outcome of this new approach was the Year One storyline in Batman issue 404 through 407, in which Frank Miller and artist David Mazzucchelli redefined the character's origins. Writer Alan Moore and artist Brian Boland continued this dark trend with 1988's 48-page one-shot Batman the Killing Joke, in which the Joker, attempting to drive Commissioner Gordon insane, cripples Gordon's daughter, Barbara, then kidnaps and tortures the Commissioner physically. In September 2011, DC Comics' entire line of superhero books, including its Batman franchise, was cancelled and relaunched with a new Issue 1 as part of the New 52 reboot. Bruce Wayne is the only character to be identified as Batman and will be featured in Batman Detective Comics' Batman and Robin and Batman the Dark Knight. Since the beginning of the New 52, Scott Snyder has been the writer of the flagship Batman title. His first major story arc was The Night of Owls, where Batman confronts the Court of Owls, a secret society that has controlled Gotham for centuries. The second story arc was Death of the Family, where the Joker returns to Gotham and simultaneously attacks each member of the Batman family. The third story arc, which was Batman Zero Year, which redefined Batman's origin in the New 52, it followed Batman Issue 0, published in June 2012, which explored the character's early years. There you guys have it, the history of Batman. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and like. Don't miss out on my other videos. Check out my other videos right there. Click on that annotation right there and it'll take you right to it. That's all for today, guys. I will see you guys later, and as always, keep on marveling.